Part 2, Unit 21, Gateway. Some city planning experts called for legislation against texting while walking that would be followed by a deep change of norms. This recommendation is based on the assumption that this change is welcomed. But laws banning texting while walking failed in Toronto, Arkansas, Illinois, Nevada, New Jersey, and New York. Meanwhile, high-tech firms are developing technological solutions to the problem, offering a transparent screen that allows pedestrians to see what is going on in front of them while texting. Another direction for adaptation to the problem was provided by city councils via better urban planning and interventions to generate awareness. Some towns and college campuses have put look-up signs in dangerous stairwells and intersections. Hong Kong added announcements in its subway system recommending that passengers look around. New York City reduced speeds for cars, and San Francisco fosters pedestrian-only corridors. Exercise 1. Most of the time, we conform unconsciously. We don't even have to think about the fact that we are monitoring others and adapting to them. For example, many people start to dress like their boss, although they don't realize it. Even more often, people unconsciously mirror their boss's nonverbal behaviors during a meeting, using similar hand gestures or crossing the same leg, and so on. This is not crazy behavior. Indeed, there does appear to be an evolutionary advantage for those who mirror others. People who dress like their boss actually get paid more and promoted more quickly. When we mirror others, they like us more. Unfortunately, the downside is that we behave in a more conformist fashion. Exercise 2. Perhaps the strongest and most dangerous political force in the world today is nationalism. Nationalism is the belief of a people that they have the right and the duty to constitute themselves as a nation-state. Religion, language, and a history of immigration or oppression are among the shared experiences that can cause a people to feel that they ought to have their own state. The situation of the French-speaking population of Quebec is a good example. Their language and their history of discrimination in English-dominated workplaces set the Quebecois apart from English-speaking Canadians. In 1995, the people of Quebec narrowly defeated a separatist referendum, but it is still possible that nationalist sentiments in Quebec may result in the formation of a new nation on the North American continent. Exercise 3. I've always told my daughter she should pursue things until they don't make sense. It was a concept I used professionally, which resulted in me being very innovative and forward-thinking in my business. It's also a concept that encourages me to be more open-minded and open-hearted to new situations and experiences. However, at some point, the thing you're pursuing may no longer make sense, and you need to learn to jump off the dead horse. Stop banging your head against the wall and let it go. Sometimes it's very difficult to do, especially when you are emotionally invested. But in the long run, you do realize the dead horse will never take you to your destination. Exercise 4. A localization economy can be traced to the desire of individuals to compare products. Individuals may prefer to shop for shoes in a regional shopping mall because they can compare the merchandise in 4 or 5 different stores in fewer trips. Firms selling similar products may repel one another under some circumstances, but when consumers have a demand for display variety, similar competing establishments may locate together. An additional shoe store in a regional shopping mall may actually benefit all the shoe stores by making the mall a more desirable place to shop for shoes. The additional store may lower the percentage of mall shoe shoppers who make purchases at each existing store, but total sales may increase due to the greater number of shoppers. Retail establishments selling complementary products may also tend to cluster. For instance, theaters and restaurants often locate together, reflecting the fact that people like to eat out before or after seeing a show.